Stardate 2245.1. The D7 enters the war.
Helm, hold her steady. We need some distance between us and those battle cruisers.
I'm trying, sir. Those monsters are fast.
Damage report.
Shields holding at 60%, aft torpedoes disabled, impulse engines damaged but still operative. We have warp power, but not for long.
This is engineering. God, what the hell are you doing to my ship?
Alexi, divert all non-essential power to the aft shields. Keep those warp engines intact. Mr. Tanaka's on his way down to assist.
Do the impossible. Duh. Same as always. Engineering out.
And it's not your ship.
Major control, do you copy?
Com, get me the Artemis.
Red line, ventral conduit.
Captain, the Ares is hailing us, sir.
Captain Jacande on main viewer, sir.
Guess Karn finally got his D7s launched. But you look at the size of those things.
Status on the Artemis, Captain.
Shields are at 72%. Warp and impulse engines intact. Minor casualties. So far, just our luck the first D7 attack would happen here.
I don't believe in coincidence, Captain.
Do you know what you're saying, Garth?
It's the only explanation. We have a spy. Jacande, Kane, status on comms.
Communications relay overload, Captain. I'm rerouting now. Just give me a minute.
Franklin, damage report.
Hull breach on deck 6, emergency bulkheads in place. Phaser banks 3 and 4 damaged, auxiliary control circuits temporarily disabled. Casualties.
Go ahead, Doctor.
Captain, I have Ramirez in sickbay. He's been hit. He's in critical condition. I need to operate, but I can't while the ship is being blasted apart.
Understood.
The ship gets blasted apart. It's not going to matter. Kane, I need comms now.
Thanks for calling me back. I thought you'd hung up on me.
Ramirez is in sickbay. He's critical.
Get out of here, Garth, now. We'll handle this.
Jump to war with us. With any luck, we can both make it back to the fleet.
No. Those D7s are faster than us. Starfleet can afford to lose both our ships plus Ramirez. We'll handle the battle cruisers. Helm, come about.
Jacande, no. We'll beam Ramirez to you. We can lower our ventral shield just long enough to get...
Captain, we've just taken heavy damage to the ventral power conduits. It's knocked out the transporters.
Damn it. Jacande, can you beam Ramirez?
Our transporters are out too. Garth, this is the only way. You've got to get Ramirez out of here now. Engineering, slow to 1/4 impulse, start venting warp plasma. We've got to make it seem like we've been crippled.
Yes, Captain.
And Commander, be prepared to shut down antimatter containment. On my mark.
But Captain, that'll destroy the ship.
I know. I know.
Aye, sir.
Jacande.
It's been an honor serving with you, Captain Garth. Now get the hell out of here.
The honor is ours, Artemis.
Helm, hard about.
Helm, War Factor 7. Now.
Engineering, shut down antimatter containment unit now.
Antimatter explosion, sir. Artemis is gone. The Klingon ships are no longer pursuing us.
Mr. DeVille, get us back to Earth. Best speed.
That ambush cost us dearly. Captain Jakande, we were brothers in war. But thanks to the Artemis, we made it back safely to Starbase 1. Admiral Ramirez survived, but he spent the rest of the war in the hospital bed. In some ways, his decision was the easy decision. Because when you're in the middle of a battle like that, you're not running through your head the calculations of the hundreds of people that are going to die or the thousands of people back home who that affects. His sacrifice was so pure because all he was thinking about was the mission. It was the Federation. It was winning. He knew what had to happen, and he didn't give a damn about anything else but achieving the mission. It was pure sacrifice. It was pure purpose. But that's what captains do. Those are the decisions captains make.
The Klingons teach their children that a true hunter always cuts the head off of the beast and eats its still beating heart. So they went after Ramirez. He had rallied the fleet, pushed for the launch of the Ares class, and turned the tide of the war.
Karn thought if you cut off the head, the body would wither. But he didn't plan on us making it out.
Klingons hoped that by taking out Ramirez, it would cripple our morale. But it backfired on them.
The Klingons couldn't have known where we were going to be unless someone tipped them off.
Now that we knew that there was a spy, that gave us that one piece of information we needed to finally bring this damn war to an end.
Now we knew exactly what we were up against and what it might cost us. And I knew more than ever that we needed Axanar.
In the weeks following the loss of the USS Artemis, a dark shadow lingers over the Federation. The newly unleashed D7 warships prove to be all but unstoppable, taking a devastating toll on the Federation fleet. The tide of war quickly turns, and a growing sense of urgency spreads throughout Starfleet Command. However, as preparations to execute Garth's battle plan at Axanar continue, word arrives at Earth that the Vulcan High Council has reached a fateful decision. Vulcan is withdrawing from the war, and the Federation must face this new threat without their strongest member.
Okay. All right. How do we get? Oh, there we are.
Hey.
Hey.
Long time no see. Like, we talk every day via text, but
I know that's right.
Face to face.
Welcome, everyone. Hopefully, you enjoyed a little interlude. That is, of course, Interlude, the fan film by Jonathan Lane, produced by Jonathan Lane, and done by the wonderful DP Josh Irwin, who is now actually tonight he's in DC for the premiere of the new Farragut episode. But anyway, wanted to show you that it's always wonderful when, I mean, it's amazing that Axanar, being this obviously very famous Star Trek fan film, has fan films about it. It's very meta, fan films of a fan film. But it's I think it shows kind of the love that exists for Axanar. Anyway, yes, and what about Icarus? Yeah, we will have that back up shortly. Right now, you can see Icarus on our website. Just go to axanar.com and you'll be able to see it. And soon we'll have it back up on YouTube. So hopefully we'll keep you guys posted about that and let you know. So good to see everyone. This is a live stream that's all about the new donor site that Lee Questenberry here has developed, and Lee's going to walk you through how to use it, what the features are that are coming in the future, and talk through it.
It's exciting.
Tell you how, if you have any problems, you can talk to him. You can send him an email and everything. So, Lee, why don't you take it away?
Yeah. So, disclaimer here: a lot of the features you guys are going to see tonight, Alec actually has not seen some of, and so this is going to be a crowd kind of. We're getting back to the spirit of the crowdfunding and how we kind of started all this thing, and so I'm going to take you guys on a little bit of a journey, and I might tell a story or two along the way. And I know that some people watching have probably already kind of been taking a peek here and there, and that's quite all right. We've had a few support emails come through, and I'm trying to, handle them the best I can. So anyway, Alec, thanks for having me. We'll start from the tippy top. Kind of what is the Axanar donor platform? Well, early in the days of the first, like after Prelude, I came on just right in the middle of production of Prelude, right, Alec? Like 2014, 15, something like that.
Yeah, I would say, yeah. Mm-hmm.
And so that's when all the donations were really, focused around Kickstarter and Indiegogo. And around that time, Alec and a few other guys that I can't remember off the top of my head had created a donations platform. It was very basic. Thanks to Rick and a few others for passing that information off to me. But the gist of it was you could keep up with an address, your name, your perks, your awards, and that sort of thing. And that's all, well and great. And so we took the three major campaigns. So major Kickstarter and what was it? 2 Indiegogo campaigns after that consecutive. And those were the main data and accounts that we imported into this system. So I'm saying that to say this: we haven't imported a lot of other channels yet. This is basically legacy data, legacy donors from the early days, aside from a few in our PayPal, which were, I think, retroactively done. And Alec and I are working together to piece those together as well. So there may be a few of you out there that have issues, or you may even have an account on here and it may not have the right perks for you. If that's the case, just send us an email. The new email address is axanartech@gmail.com. That directly goes to me, and I will make an effort to answer your support requests there daily, mostly in the evenings. I work a full-time job doing the very same thing, website development and support. So that, without all the rigmarole, we are bringing this thing forward, and we will be retroactively adding donors that may have slipped through the cracks or came through Patreon or some other method after the Kickstarter and Indiegogo major campaigns from the early,
because what we had was
days.
We had what we called retroactive donor packages, and you paid through PayPal and got the same perks even after the Indiegogo and the Kickstarter were done. We have all those records. They're certainly all. We have copies of them because Diana Kingsbury did an amazing job she's so fastidious. So we have it all, but it may not be reflected electronically. But the records are there, and all you got to do is work with Lee and I, and we'll make sure we are eventually going to make sure that everything's in there.
Yeah, and to reiterate that, this started as basically a more or less abandoned project from the first 3 crowdfunders, and we're expanding on it to include the realm of Axanar, anybody that's contributed. So that was kind of our meat and potatoes, is get that back up and running. That would, those were long overdue, the rewards and backer system and all that. And so we just decided, let's use that, run with that, and then we'll start pulling in more of the migration of other people and that were in different campaigns and such. So that being said, you can go to the About page. Some of this stuff is more or less accurate. I think this figure is a little low, but we're going to be nitpicking through some of this to get some accurate information. This is the public facing anyway, the marketing type stuff. I didn't do any proofing on this, and Alec and I have been in such a hurry to get the donor records put in that we didn't really get time to kind of comb through all this. But just bear with us. More or less, it's accurate. If you see any mistakes or spelling errors or typos, same email address, axanartech@gmail.com. No big deal. I won't be offended. So the team is basically Lee, Alec, and James. James has more or less just been our rubber ducky through emails and back and forth, just bouncing ideas off of. Thank you for that, James. But we won't be sending you any support requests, so y'all don't be hitting up James. Just hit up me or Alec. And you can read about why we migrated, and then there's a call to action to access your donor portal or learn more if you want to. Some of these links may have mileage may vary, but most of this stuff is intact. So if you go ahead and you click on access the portal, it's going to take you straight to the login screen. Not quite ready to get there yet, just sort of to make sure it worked. Here's a little explainer on how the platform works. Basically, this is the meat and potatoes of how to recover your account. I do apologize. I need to go through here and make some of these things clickable. I know that that's not the best accessibly. I wrote this frequently asked questions guide in haste to kind of support this. So if you see anything that's like, hey man, why didn't you link that or whatever, yes, I will do that. And I apologize. But this will tell you how to recover your account. Most of your links are still going to be here at the top that it's referring to. So you can go to access your portal. Actually, probably I need to say recover instead of account lookup. But anyway, if you have an account, you're going to say account lookup here. And it's going to ask you, it's going to tell you that this is an invite-only platform. Obviously, that's the case here. Alec and the greater Axanar community of donors are, we're invites to this only. It's not like an open to the public thing yet, but these things will change because we're going from migrating an existing user base and then expanding into a new user base in the future. So things will change here, but for the most part, it's going to stay the same with the workflow. Check for your existing account. You're going to enter your address. And in this case, I have a handy spoof account set up for demonstration purposes tonight.
But in answer to Kenny Smith, this site is live now. Just go to axanar.com, click on Axanar Donors, and in the NAC.
Or you can just visit axanardonors.com, the domain, directly, and it will take you there as well. All right, so this is going to send a password. I'm using a spoof email address. This user does exist. So if you exist in the system and you put your email in, it will tell you for really quickly, without revealing it for too long, whether or not you exist in the system. And it will ask you to check your password reset link. I don't have to do that. I'm not going to go ahead and check the link just yet because I do know my password, but I wanted to show you guys how that works. You would log in to your Gmail like you normally would any other website, recover your email, and so on and so forth. And if you do need an email change request, like I know some people had old email addresses way back in 2015, 2016, and they've changed or they're no longer valid, you can send those requests in to me as well. Reset link will expire 1 hour. Okay, so I set myself a reset link. Actually, yeah, I'm not going to show that on the screen. So we will act like that. I've already clicked on that. Go ahead and back to sign in, and I am going to log in as that user, spoof one. This. All right, and we're logged in. All right, you're going to be greeted as a normal donor, not an administrator, but as one of you guys that is trying to recover your account. You're going to see once you get into your account, it's going to have a nice welcome screen on the view screen here. We're going to be traveling at about warp 6. I think that's about warp 6. I can't tell by the vapor trails. Can you, Alec? I don't know. No. Anyway, so once you get here, you're going to have all the basic like public links are here at the top, all the stuff that you had before. But once you log in, you're going to be met with a few new options here at the top. First is going to be your donor dashboard, which right now is handily connected to the same thing as your account link here. Those two will be merged together, but I'm just using donor dashboard and account kind of simultaneously right now while we fill things out. But either of those is going to get you to the same place right now. I know that's redundant. Bear with us. This is an open community beta right now where we all work together. I'm a Doom fan, so I've got UAC GIF logo here that I can change out if I want to. Say I want to be the Doom guy here with metal guitar. Go ahead and change that. If I want to change my background, same thing. Let's see if I can find that's a different. Let's see. I'm a Drupal developer. This is not built on Drupal, by the way, but I am a Drupal developer, in case you want to know. But and it doesn't work because, of course, it didn't. Yeah, so you can change your background. It's more or less, use something that's actually a background. I don't have a whole lot of like image editing in there yet. We'll get there on custom backgrounds, but this is, release 1. So anyway, you can change your background there. If you want to edit your profile information, your full name, your username, I know this is kind of redundant. It feels like filling out taxes, but I can change. You can change your username here on the system as well, as long as it doesn't interfere with someone else's. So we'll say Lee Hubert 33 or something. This is a dummy account for the video. Save my changes. And now my profile's been changed and updated. And this is also a good way for you to, we have some very basic privacy settings in here, but they don't really work just too well yet. We're going to be at some point rolling out your avatars. They may actually show up publicly now, but if you wanted to show like your full name versus like a username for, fan purposes, or, if you wanted to show, you don't want to show your, sensitive data, then that's fine. We don't want all that out there either way. So we'll be working on that to kind of get those hooked back up. For now, I think everybody by default is just going to show your username, maybe your first and last name. But once this kind of profile starts to take off and we start getting a lot of users and start expanding upon that, it'll have a lot more features that you would see with sharing on social and things like that. Next part I want to show you is kind of fun. Alec and I played with this today. This is the message board, and I'm going to send a message really quick to Alec.
I'll sign in.
I'm going to see if I can find Garth. Actually, I don't think I can search right now until I have. Yeah, if you go ahead and sign in,
I'm signed in.
It should show here. Let me refresh the page.
And this is this is the kind of the next level thing that we have never had before is an internal messaging system.
Yeah. Well, we tested this earlier. I may need to log into my admin account to see you. I don't understand why I don't see you now. Let me look at the forum really quick. It should show you as online.
I see JD Edwards is there. Let's see. There are a bunch of people online now, huh?
Yeah. Oh, you know what? I bet this is limited because I'm not an administrator. This is a permissions thing. Let me log in, guys. Bear with us. You will be able to see when people are online here, but right now, I think the permissions are not allowing a basic user, not at an administrative level. So that's why Alec is on, but I can't see him. So let me try that, and we may actually fix that. There'll be a bug that we fix tonight. So I'm going to log out. Access the portal. Log in as my normal. Oh, how about that? It's not saved right. Okay. Let's go back to direct messages. This may also be why you guys can't message me back whenever I am trying to send tests out to you, some of the people in the community. So this is a good little open beta, bugging, testing while we're live. Do it in production. All right, Alec, I'm online. It shows you as online for me. So what that means is only the admins can see each other that are online. Poor little underlings can't see up to the captain and admiral levels. So I'll have to fix that. But whatever. This is fun. We're doing this to get the fans together. So I'm going to go ahead and fire off a text message to Alec really quick just for proof of concept, and then we'll fix it in post.
I'm not seeing the message box on my end. Everything's a little.
Is it backwards?
No, everything here. I'll send you a screen cap of what I'm seeing.
Okay. Wonder if why it took your existing messages out. Let me check.
It was working earlier today. I just sent you on Signal. I sent you.
Yeah.
Mine's all scrunched up. I'm not sure.
Oh, okay. Oh, it's really. That's wild. That's your full. Is that full screen?
Yeah.
On your laptop. Yeah. I need to do something about that. That's
And it didn't look like. Now let's see here. Let me do it on my iMac here.
Yeah, and do a hard refresh on that one too. That seems like it's got a bunch of themes mixed up.
Yeah. Okay. So let's see.
Look better now.
Close the page and open it up again.
Let me try it in Klingon mode. It looked like you were in Klingon mode. Hey, Klingon mode's looking pretty fly right now. It was jumbled up. That screenshot you sent me had like every theme mode engaged all at once. Oh yeah, by the way, in case you guys didn't know, we have a light theme, standard LCARs, which like sears my retinas because I like dark themes. If there's stuff that's unlegible on some of these themes when you're switching themes, let me know.
Okay, so now
toggle.
All right, so now I'm on the iMac and it's fine. It was on my laptop. My
okay.
It's
probably got stale cache, I'm sure.
Could be.
That'll all line up once we start using this a lot. And it's not just the two of us. But yeah, so any of you guys, well, actually, Gary was able to message me earlier. So we have a wild verified test here. And he was just letting me know that he couldn't edit. This was a couple hours ago. He couldn't edit his profile page. So things are kind of coming together. This is kind of a soft launch, but it is live, and we're letting people kind of bake it in with us and figure things out as we go. The main meat and potatoes is mostly here. There is also a support section, and if you go to support, you can either click it here and it's going to go to support, or if you notice there's a toggle here between messages and support center, you should see your corresponding messages between yourself and support. I'll be testing this as well just to make sure it works. This should send a message to me at my email address as well, so you don't have to me directly at axanartech@gmail.com. This fires off an email as well, and I get a page that way I can log into the system and see if you need help. I haven't tried that yet, so if you guys want to like burn it in tonight and not get any replies from me until tomorrow, then by all means stack my inbox full. All right, let's get to the fun part. So your account is going to have a lot of things that explain, that show off lots and things, which are cool. But later we're going to start incorporating actual like a gamification system for rank based on proof of participation. And so I've created a forum. The forum is actually showing me everybody that's online right now, which is awesome. And the forum will allow us to create new threads, talk about the films, talk about production, whatever. Kind of we'll keep it keep it on topic, and
so is this homegrown form, or did you consider integrating Discord, or no?
This is all in it. This is all self-built.
Wow.
All of it.
Awesome.
So you've got a forum that acts like PHP BB forums from back in the late 2000s, if you want. And the cool part about it is we're introducing Aries points. And right now, the way that works, I'll just get into it a little bit. Alec may not know some of this, but we're roughing it out right now because this is like basing points on activity on the website. But the way that it works is retroactively, donors that have made US dollar or the equivalent donations in the past, according to our records, $1 is 100 Aries. Let's say it's a penny. And we will also offer direct purchase in the coming months because Aries points are going to be used for rank progression. They are also going to be used to gamify forum activity. You're going to be able to unlock achievements and milestones. This is basically kind of like point system in Reddit, where we can create those forums and make them, solid, sources of truth, and kind of gamify and reward fans for helping us moderate and become game mods, or in this not game mods. This is not a game, but Axanar mods or Aries mods. Right now, the example earning scenarios are, let's say you pledged $500 in the past, which we have records of. That's 500 times 100. It's going to be 50,000 Aries points. That would rank you as a senior chief. So a lot of you guys are going to get ranks right out of the box because you've pledged in the past. And the cap on that is based on the highest donor that we have, which we have a few donors that are, have lots of contributions, all the way down to people that may have given $1 or less. And so even $1, you get 100 points. You're going to be able to earn points, though, retroactively. And what happens is you can pay to play, sure. I'll take that all day long. But you can participate just as easily to earn points. And the points are capped at max of the donations that you've made to Aries, like in monetary value, at 100 per dollar, or one penny basically, or participation points, whichever you have most of is what you will be shown as having. So let's say you, like, let me look at mine really quick. Let's say that you've made a $10 pledge, okay? And that's 1,000 points, right? In the past, or in the future, you're going to be able to make monetary donations as well, because we've got other ventures that are coming up. We've got other films and productions that Alec wants to do. And so this is the way that we're going to kind of let you guys really have some skin in the game. So $10 pledge, 1,000 points. Great. You made a $10 pledge back in Kickstarter, 1,000 points. Now, can you earn 1,000 points quickly? Yes, you can. Which ones will you have? That's where the duality comes in. So you can never really max out the way that it works, I'll have to get down to it, the explanation of it. The hybrid formula. Let's say you have $100 donation and 100 points, right? So that's 10,000 Eris points. But you have 15,000 Eris experience points, basically Eris points from adding value to the forums, commenting, upvoting,
sharing,
liking, sharing, whatever the case. It's participation. We will monetize basically through this gamification your participation in sharing Axanar and getting it out there in a way that is kind of on par with in-kind value to USD. That way, if you've, you don't have $20 to throw at it, but you can do $20 worth of post sharing in Eris points, we're going to let you go after it. So that keeps people on the level with the ones that are putting actual money in as well. And what can you do with Aries? In the beginning, we're going to be, doing some digital tokens, digital recognition, more the same kind of like perks you would get being listed in, certain productions, given certain titles on productions, those sorts of things. Those are obvious, things that we can do that. But Alec has like a ton of patches, smaller items that we've been kind of talking about letting people redeem for points and certain things like that. So those are kind of the future things that were a little murky. We don't have a crystal ball on that yet, but those are going to be some of the more physical things. What the points will actually do, though, is you'll have staking rewards. So if you want to hold points and not spend them on things, you're going to be able to, get percentages on that. And that sort of thing when there's like more of an economy around trading your points for titles and like tokens and that sort of stuff. So we're not fully in economy yet. Right now it's participation based. You just earn, you'll earn rank automatically. Everybody can earn rank right now with participation points, and your rank is also based on your US dollar contributions as well. Digital asset marketplace will be coming soon. We're talking about 3D models, things that STL files, maybe I don't know, Alec, you've got kind of the hands on, what donors get in rewards and things like that. I'm putting the system together. I don't want to advertise too much. I just want to put that out there. These are some ideas that we've had in the past, and Alec and I have been in talks to let you guys kind of in on more of the share without all of the red tape that we've had in the past from other crowdfunding and things like that. So we will have a digital marketplace that you can use to trade your value or buy maybe access and unlocks and things like that. But the main thing I wanted to focus on is combating toxic fandom. Stake your reputation. Aries tokens aren't just rewards, they're accountability. By requiring users to stake Aries for certain privileges and tying reputation to verifiable participation, the system will create a powerful economic incentives against toxic behavior. The problem with the traditional fandom platforms that we've seen in the past is typical social platforms, your toxic behavior has no real cost. So you create a new account, troll the community, get banned, repeat. There's no skin in the game, no consequences that actually matter. Aries flips this model. Your tokens represent your reputation capital. Lose your tokens, lose your standing. This creates real consequences for bad behavior.
And the good news is, our guys monitor one of the big Star Trek Facebook groups, as well as the biggest Orville group on Facebook. and guys, and some of our guys have been moderating back on the StarTrek.com forums from 15 years ago, and they've done such a good job, making sure that doesn't happen. Keeping the community fun and light, and letting people know, like, yeah, don't step out of line. Just, have fun, argue, debate. That's all great. But when you start being a toxic dick, you're going to get the airlock,
Yep.
It's like, we don't have time for that. We need to maintain the civility that people want from their internet, because no one wants to go online and be attacked by someone, or you say, well, I like this episode. No, you're a dick. That's just inappropriate.
Yeah.
So we want to make sure, and so our guys who are, or I hate to say professional mods, but guys who have been in community management for years, they're the ones that are going to be doing it for our community as well, and which means it's going to be fun and safe, and you're not going to have to deal with any bullshit, or deal with admins with agendas. We all had to do with that. So we want to make it fun and light, and we want to reward people for positive participation.
Right. Well, and you want to reward those mods for doing a good job, and that's
Absolutely.
the way this is designed. That's why I wanted to flip this on its head and make it to where you can't just simply, like, it, you don't want to get banned, right? Like, you don't want to get banned because you will lose reputation, you will lose credibility, literally, you will lose your points to be able to do anything within our forum, because you literally it will cost you, because people, when they downvote you, will actually cost you. That's the way this is kind of set up, and I can go over some details. So the way it works, this is set up to basically, we'll have premium forums that you have to kind of use a small amount of your tokens to create a forum, right? You'll
like a subreddit,
right? And that will allow, initially it's like a little investment, like you'll put a little deposit in, that allows you to create the forum, and that stakes your forum post or your forum topic or whatever. Right now it's the basic forum, and we're going to build XP, we're going to build Eris Studio, Eris Coin, or whatever you want to call Eris points right now on our donor website in this ecosystem. But eventually we want to expand our forum to include all of our fans, not just our donors, and we need to have some sort of governance set up that the people that have actually had skin in the game and put money in on this will have the ability to kind of push the haters away, but not have to. They don't necessarily have to, because you won't be able to participate unless you have skin in the game with Eris points. So the way it's basically a club membership, right? And the more chips you have, the more you get to play. And we give chips for playing, and which means participating, right? So anything you're doing to share, anything you're doing to promote, you're going to be participating. And that's going to create more or less, an ability for you to earn a reputation by taking good, faithful actions and promoting Axanar and all of its forums, especially in this forum. So this is designed and tied to interactivity on this website to spread the message. And once we start taking, because it's technically a public website, once we start taking parts of these of the website and featuring them, people are going to want to join and that kind of stuff. We're going to have some sort of governance in place, and so this takes care of that.
Lee, can we spend more time on the perks and how people track their perks?
Yeah, you bet.
That's really the focus of this.
Just wanted to show you guys a little bit of the future ahead, and there's plenty to read here if you want. I just wanted to kind of show you all what's there. So if anybody's interested, this is complete pie in the sky right now. This is more of a what we intend to do, and things could change on this. So you guys can go ahead and take a look at that when you log in. It's here. So let's say you want to look at your own information. Your account is going to be here, and I believe, if I haven't changed everything, you have, let's see, where did that go? There's actually a, oh, wait, where did actually, I'm not sure where the perks are on the account right now. Odd. Bear with me on that. I moved some things on the account page trying to make way for some other menus, but yeah, the rewards are in the back end. Let me look in the back end really quick. This is what Alec and I would see, but yeah, they're here. So I just need to make sure that
you made sure that the users are seeing.
Yeah.
That's the focus.
Mark that as a note. That's something we got to take care of. There is, where did it go? Okay, so I had it over here on the right-hand side, and you can see that because this is my actual, under my account, I actually made like 2 $1 contributions about 10 years ago. So those are tracking, but I'm not sure where so I maybe don't have rewards. Maybe that's the thing. Let me check and see.
An account that actually has perks.
Yeah. Let's see. I might be able to see that on this end, but I don't know that I want to share that on the stream. Too late. This is development back end, so rewards. No, I need to change that. That's going the wrong way. Oh, 2 campaigns. It still should have. I need to find another user, actually. Let me find campaigns. Management. Let's see. I was trying to find Norman's, somebody that's donated a lot in the past. I can't remember anybody off the top of my head.
You could use Ray.
Let's see.
Hold on. Let's see who can we use that. I guess you could see Ray. You could check Ray Myers.
Is that M-Y?
M-Y-E-R-S. I think he may have come in late. Let's see.
All right. He's there. Why does it say no data? All right, guys, I need to probably fix this, but rewards should be pulling up for. I don't know why it won't let me go. It's not letting me go to his account. I need to fix. Oh, here we go. Profile not found. What? Huh. Seems that we've got an error, guys. We might have to
The whole purpose of this is to find all the errors.
Yeah. Well, we've got the data here, and I did have, oh, wait, here's pledges. Something has made these, something I've done to fix the menus has made these buttons not actively clickable, and I'm not sure why. Some of these stats aren't right. But anyway, live-ish. We're live-ish.
All right. And we're going to end.
Okay, well, you can see last donations here. Here's my donor management panel. It's kind of skinny, but yeah, I can see your information, guys, is here. It's retrieving on the back end. Don't worry, we didn't lose it. It's just I've got to attribute your rewards to your profiles, and it looks like that kind of got. I don't know if the last profile update I did just got rid of that screen or what, but I'll fix these no matter what. But guys, this has been a long time in the making. I know it's not perfect, but just bear with me. I'll be answering your support calls.
It's looking awesome. Yeah. So once again, axanartech@gmail.com. That's going to be where you send your what?
Yeah, looks like it's tracking for this user. Yeah, but I don't have the perks here, so I'll get your perks tied in as well. But yeah, everything else is there.
We will follow up. We'll probably follow up next week with another one, another update on this, so all the donors can check in. But in the meantime, bang on it. Send your if you have any issues at axanardonors@gmail.com. Lee will be answering
axanartech@gmail.com. Yeah, and I'll be on it. I'll finish watching the rest of the stream and probably bang this code out while I'm watching Alec and the rest of the show.
There you go.
So I appreciate you guys, and I'll see y'all next weekend or sometime next week.
Lee.
We'll start doing more of these video updates. It wasn't pretty enough to show until now, and Alec can attest to that. We've done.
Yeah, no, it's really come a long way, and it's looking great. So so please test it out. Send your comments, axanartech@gmail.com, and Lee will be working on it. And right now we are going to watch. And I'm going to sign off. We're going to. Let's see, do I have it booted up? Let me boot this up, and we're going to watch the last episode. No, we're going to watch Icarus Maneuver because that is freaking awesome. So you saw an interlude at the beginning of the stream. Now we're going to watch Icarus Maneuver at the end of the stream. Boom. All right, everyone. Let me give you the full Monty. Oops.
It was stardate 2244.8. We responded to a distress call from the Apollo. We warped into a graveyard.
Captain on the bridge.
We knew the Klingons were there. We just didn't know where.
Sit rep, Ken. Shields are up, weapons are ready, but we're having trouble spotting them. What about our ships? Gone, sir.
2 D6s inbound high, bearing 136 degrees.
Red alert!
They're opening fire. Incoming torpedoes.
Evasive, full impulse.
Inertial dampeners down. Secondaries online.
Bridge engineering. Alexei, we just lost it.
I'm on it. 5 minutes.
And I also need...
Reserve power to phasers.
Mr. DeVille, get us 50 clicks above the nearest D6. Icarus maneuver on my mark.
Z plus 50 clicks. Aye, sir.
Closest hostile port shields down to 33%.
Target port in a cell tower.
Target locked.
Standby tractor beam.
Tractor beam. Aye.
Shield power fluctuating, Captain.
We've lost power to communications.
We're losing lateral starboard thrusters.
Make it. Count, Corey.
I always do.
In position in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Icarus, mark.
Hostiles port shields now at 17%. They're down.
Fire phasers. It's all you, Commander.
Got it. Steady, Mr. Gaville. Let's see their shield stop this. Now, Mr. DeVille. Scratch 1d6.
Status on the other ship.
Second ship is coming about. Wait. The plasma's igniting.
Damn. That's not something you see every day.
Soundtrack's good.
Sorry, I'm running the website. right. Well, there you go, folks. That is that's all for now. I want to thank Lee for joining us tonight, and we'll be back next week to give you an update. Any issues you have, again, axanartech@gmail.com, and Lee will address them. And it's really important. It's really important if you guys bang on the site and send Lee your comments. And just so you know, the site right now includes all the Axanar Kickstarter and Indiegogo campaigns from 2014 and 2015. If you gave in the retroactive donor packages in 2015, that's not included right now, but it will be. So stay tuned.
We have a handful there.
There
are 17. There are only 17 in that PayPal list. So I will double check those and make sure they're accurate. But the first three you mentioned are the three categories. There are three campaigns for sure that we are tracking, and there is a fourth small PayPal category, but it only has 17 donors in it. So we will take a look at that one together and make sure that we get those accurate. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. I just wanted
to it's all good.
Make that disclaimer.
All right.
We've had a few people ask about that today.
Yeah. So thank you, everyone. We appreciate your time. And if you have any questions, you know where we are. And in the meantime, my friends, as always, live long and prosper. See you, Lee.
Live long and prosper. Thanks, guys.